Yo, as many of you guys know, yesterday was the Grammys. There was a lot of positivity that happened. I don't look at Grammys the same, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like when I was a kid, the award shows was something that I used to actually look forward to watching. I was always taking them super serious. I remember one of my biggest dreams in my life was to go to the BET Awards. Crazy one to pick, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But as a kid, you couldn't tell me nothing about that BET cypher. Like, I would look forward to that. In today's time, I really do not care at all about award shows. I actually own the Source Awards, like the greatest moments at the Source Awards on DVD. I don't even have a DVD player, but that should tell you how close I hold that DVD to my heart. Where today, it just, I don't know. I don't care about award shows. You've seen them talk about how many times they've gotten it wrong. I still say to this day, Travis Scott got robbed twice. Twice!
Somebody go that way.
And the Grammy goes to...
Here we go, stand by.
Invasion of Privacy.
And the Grammy goes to Killer Mike. Michael.
Sweet, Atlanta is sweet. You can't. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that
I won. That's it. That's it. You know, that's it. They put Travis in a position where they tried to get him to diss me. He came with some light bulbs. It was cute. You know, I appreciated it. Right. That's funny. But this the same kid that I had saw at South by Southwest, and I remember telling Sway, like, don't try to push him to be no freestyle artist on it. This kid's just good. He's entertaining. I like Travis Scott. I take my kids to see him. He's entertaining the shit. I like the comic book like imagery he has. I like him a lot. But you know, with that said, like I'm a MC. Right. Like I'm not here to play with you. Like I'm sure it's a lot of people you love in the league. But when Denver played them, when Baltimore played them, hey man, I'm here to win. Yeah, so that I about that. Yeah, if you a Travis Scott fan and one of the ones that disparaging me, I don't give a nigga. I walk down. I still got them grams. I wake up every day. You know, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Nigga can't out rap me. That's just what it is. Like, but that's not to say I'm not entertained. I don't like him. That's just to say when the game is on, I'm there to win. I don't care how old I am or how many gray hairs I got. This all I ever wanted to do.
And it's just, it's sick to me. I feel like they never get it right. They never nominate the right people. It's like, who's picking these things? Don't quote me exact on how the Grammy nominees actually get picked, but I believe it is a group of people that are anonymous, and they just pick and vote on what should be on each category for that year. And to me personally, and a lot of other people share this exact feeling, they always get it wrong. And to no surprise, Kendrick Lamar swept the Grammys. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. Like, we already know. We already know that Kendrick was gonna win everything. We already knew that. Kendrick now is the #1 Grammy holder of all time in history of hip hop. He beat Jay-Z and Kanye West. I think he has like 26 Grammys now. Great, I'm not even mad at him. Again, I have no horse in the race. Salutes to him.
It's hip hop as usual, man. I'm not good at talking about myself, but I express it through the music. It's an honor to be here. Tyler, the Clips, like these are my brothers to be in this category. What's up, Push, man? Malice, man. Every time I tell you this, hip hop is gonna always be right here.
Bad Bunny won Album of the Year, and I believe that was the first time that an all Latin album has won Album of the Year. We've seen Bad Bunny get a little emotional. That's my guy. You guys know we flew to Puerto Rico. We was out there for like a whole week, went to the show and everything. That's my guy. He even gave a speech during the award show that included a little bit about ice.
I'm gonna say, ice out. We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans, and we are Americans. So, I wanna say to the people, I know it's tough to not to hate on these days. And I was thinking, sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love. So, please, we need to be different. If we fight, we have to do it with love. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love. Don't forget that, please. Thank you. Thank you, God.
Here, can I ask you a favor? If things keep getting worse in America, can I come live with you in Puerto Rico?
Trevor, I have some news for you. Puerto Rico is part of America, so it's just...
Don't tell them. Don't tell them, Benny. I need a plan B.
And he wasn't the only one, because we see Kalani as well. I think she won R&B Singer of the Year, if I remember correctly. She gave a little shot at Ice.
Out against what's going on, and I'm gonna leave this and say Ice. Out against what's going on. I really wanted to say Ice, but I think they needed some couth on the carpet or something. I'm a little couthless, ruthless. But I think everybody, we're too powerful of a group to all be in the room at the same time and not make some kind of statement in our country. So yeah, it's brainless to me. I really wanted to say
And I believe she wasn't the only one either. There was a whole bunch of jokes going on all night about President Trump. Even Trevor, the host, Trevor Noah, the host, said something about Epstein Island and Trump. Ooh, we're gonna come back to that. We are gonna come back to that.
Song of the Year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish. Wow. That is a Grammy that every artist wants, almost as much as Trump wants Greenland. Which makes sense, I mean, because Epstein's Island is gone, he needs a new one to hang out with Bill Clinton, so... Oh, I told you it's my last year. What are you gonna do about it? Song of...
But there was a lot of shots yesterday being taken. Not only at President Trump, also at Nicki Minaj. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Actually, a lot of people would have thought if you have social media from like 2025 till today. Nicki, you know, is never scared to get it cracking in the room. But she's literally turned up the notch on certain people like Jay-Z and different people that we see in the industry. And she's not the only one, because we see Amber Rose on stream, and she's throwing shots at Ariana Grande and a couple other girls.
Wall today. It was fucking Ariana Grande, which I think she's worth, I don't know, $250, $300 million, telling people to not go to work, protest ICE. It's like, girl, shut up. Are you gonna give your money away to these people to stay home from work? Like, stop telling people to do that.
Why do you think Ariana Grande is saying that? Is he just trying to get approval?
I think she's for... I think anyone that tells people to not go to work, not go to school, not buy things for their family, and they're worth $250, $300 million, they should shut the up.
Yeah, they're saying eat the rich while they're rich. You know, it's... there's some inconsistency there. Right. I saw, what's her name? Billie Eilish said that she doesn't want to support her anymore. She blocked her on Spotify.
Billie Eilish could suck a dick. That's how I feel about that.
You don't like her music?
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, we live in a free country, right?
Right.
Who gives a if you're gonna endorse someone or vote for someone or at the end of the day, this is not during the election. He's actually the president now. So if you can go in and you can make a change and you can help people.
So Nicki, again, is not the only one. But we've seen her a lot with President Trump lately. President Trump even gave her citizenship with that little gold card that she has. So we see who she's with. And again, this is not a channel that I ever tell you what side you should pick and what side you shouldn't pick. That has nothing to do with me. But Nicki Minaj is, and I feel like, yo, why are y'all mad? I just don't get it. I can never care about something that much in my life. If you're my favorite rapper, why does your political views do anything? Like, you're not my favorite politician. Why whatever she likes as her, it's her, she's an American. You can vote, you can pick, you also gotta pick. Why are you mad at somebody else's pick? Y'all both go up there and y'all both make a choice, right? You had your decision, she's not mad at you for what you decided. Now she goes up there and she decides, whatever she picks, I don't see how that affects the artistry. But a lot of her fans and a lot of people in the industry we can see are not feeling the same. From jokes from Trevor Noah at the Grammys, like we talked about, towards Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very, important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it, baby.
To Nicki Minaj going online and talking about Chrissy Teigen, and everything we say here is all alleged. This is all me just reporting. I'm not sharing my opinion. I'm not sharing if it's true or not. I don't know. But she said so much crazy things that I had to just give y'all a warning. I had to literally give a warning before I continue talking. She talked about Chrissy Teigen might have a man muscle. I don't know if she does, but she might, allegedly, from Nicki Minaj. Rituals happening in the industry. And you know what's crazy too? While all this is going on, we get more and more information about the Epstein files.
Wall Street, and in many professions, including Wall Street makes it sound complicated. They don't want the little guy to understand what they do because they make so much money and they don't do very much. So they couch it in words like derivative and stock options and commodity futures and different types of contracts. It's all fairly, everyone is capable of understanding it. It is not complicated. But Wall Street, because they make so much money from doing fairly simple things, needs to make it more complicated than it really is.
We're gonna talk about that, Mr. Pusha T, the honor police. Do they not like us general? You right, Drake might not be like y'all in Rock Nation, because the way y'all moving is freaky. We're gonna talk more about that, Mr. T, don't you worry. But yeah, Nicki Minaj has been on social media bugging. I saw her taking shots a couple weeks ago at Don Lemon. I was like, yo, Don, damn, I haven't heard about him in a minute. What's he up to? Getting arrested? Getting arrested from a protest? Like, this is wild. This is wild. Every time I open my phone and I start looking a little bit into politics.
David Spunt and I getting this breaking news from multiple law enforcement sources just minutes ago, confirming that former CNN anchor Don Lemon has been arrested by federal agents in Los Angeles just after midnight this morning at a hotel. This obviously all in connection with that storming of a church in St. Paul, Minnesota by that group of anti-ICE agitators. Now remember, the feds had gone to judges to try to get Don Lemon arrested before. They went to a magistrate judge in Minnesota who didn't sign off on an arrest warrant for him. Then it went to a judge above him. He didn't sign off on an arrest warrant for him. Then it went to an appeals court. They also decided not to sign off for an arrest warrant for him. So there was experts who were predicting that perhaps the feds would go to a grand jury. It remains to be seen if that's what happened here, but we can confirm that Don Lemon was arrested in Los Angeles by federal agents just after midnight Los Angeles time at a hotel. Our colleague David Spunt. Now, typically, standard procedure with an arrest like this is the defendant will likely make their first court appearance sometime the same day. So there's a chance we may see Don Lemon make his first court appearance in Los Angeles sometime today. But obviously, this is going to grab all sorts of headlines. 3 other protesters from that church storming, have already been arrested, including who the feds say was the organizer of that protest. The woman in the middle there is a school board member in St. Paul, and then the mugshot on the right is an online personality / agitator, if you want to call him that. He's known as the woke farmer. Now, typically, standard procedure with an arrest like this is the defendant will likely make their first court appearance sometime the same day. So there's a chance we may see Don Lemon make his first court appearance in Los Angeles sometime today. But obviously, this is going to grab all sorts of headlines. 3 other protesters from that church storming, have already been arrested, including who the feds say was the organizer of that protest. The woman in the middle there is a school board member in St. Paul, and then the mugshot on the right those were the 3 people that the feds had already arrested, but we have confirmed that Don Lemon has now been arrested in Los Angeles in connection with that viral incident. We all saw the video of it that spread and drew widespread condemnation. The feds have been going after these people on FACE Act violations. So this is still breaking news. Once we get more details about the potential charges here, a court appearance, we'll of course update our viewers. Those were the 3 people that the feds had already arrested.
Called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church stunt in Minneapolis. He's since called you racist, unhinged, homophobic, and out of your depth. Anything you'd like to say to Don Lemon?
Sucker, stop.
Crazy. One thing that I just always make everyone agree is, I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad. I probably shouldn't even say this joke because I'm going to take it sensitive. But politics have been always the most interesting when Donald Trump's in office. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to keep going. But all I'm going to say is when that man's in office, this shit is popping. Like, yo, everybody's like, oh my God, what's happening today? Yo, this is crazy. Everybody's calling each other. Yo, you seen what homie said today on the crazy? What he pushed out from the Oval Office. We got Nicki Minaj walking in the Oval Office with all white mink on. Like, nah, this is crazy. With Donald Trump merch, I'm crazy. You couldn't tell me this couldn't be a sitcom in another universe.
Good to see you. Great.
See, they forgot I was here now. They came in for
We still love you, Mr. President.
Where did that go fast?
Now for serious take, shout out to Lefty Gunplay. A lot of people always looked at Lefty crazy when Lefty was saying that he was gonna be one of the biggest Latino rappers of all time. He didn't even know who Cypress Hill was at one point, if you guys remember that. Crazy, right? But is he crazy now? Because Lefty Gunplay has won a Grammy for his feature with Kendrick Lamar. Spooky, scary, hilarious. Like, he literally won a Grammy for that. Salute to Lefty, salute to Lefty. That's crazy.
First Latino that has a chance to win it in the hip hop category. And I'm out here pushing black and brown unity in Los Angeles with Kendrick Lamar. He taught me humility and you know how to be humble and you know that anything is possible. And look at me, I just got out of prison and I'm out here nominated for 2 Grammys.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, that is wild. We see Blackboy Max flexing on Pitchfork, which you guys know I don't mess with Pitchfork. Ever since they were trying to put out like them hit pieces on XXXTentacion when he was going through the trial, and then after he died as well, when they started putting out all the calls and all that. I'm not saying that I'm mad they gave us the calls, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is their delivery, their articles around XXXTentacion every single time was just always, I just wasn't a fan of how they were kind of like speaking about him, or writing about him rather say.
Actually, I'm good off Pitchfork. Young Twitch streamer tries to become a rapper.
All right, bet.
Stop playing with me. I didn't even never seen this. I don't care about the rating, but don't say I'm trying to do something. I did do it. But it's fine though, chat. Remember that type of shit. No bad blood though. Shout out them. Bro, people are entitled to their opinion. But don't play with me like that and diminish my shit by calling me a Twitch streamer. Y'all know what niggas be doing when they do that. That's just corny. That's whack. If they would have said Blackboy Max released his album and it was some sounds, the sound wasn't good, super unpolished. All right, cool. Lost, no rig comments, you feel me? Niggas won fair and square. That happened. It is like, damn though, fuck. We not ending though, you feel me? We hitting the red carpet right now, like. Don't miss your next blessing cause you worry about. What's good, bro? Cause you worry about the last loss, nigga. Don't make 1L7. Just keep high spirits, you feel me? Keep working, bro. And win.
Yeah, I have to,
Chat, we lost. No rig.
So to see Blackboy Max looked at one of their captions, he felt the exact same way, like, oh wait, what? No. F y'all, I'm not giving y'all no interview. Blackboy Max was having a hell of a time on that carpet because he didn't win a Grammy, but he was still nominated, so that's still a salute for sure. But from him not winning a Grammy, he just had an eventful day. I saw so many headlines, including Blackboy Max at the Grammys, it was wild. And yeah, just to end the night, it couldn't get any cornier than seeing Selena Gomez driving off into the abyss while she raps Not Like Us. I'm like, oh nah, I thought this night couldn't get any cornier. Yes, it could.
Shoes in town, to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance, let it back it down for you. This the real nigga challenge.
Today I wake up though to Donald Trump speaking about, I'm about to sue all y'all. Who thought it was funny? Who laughed at the joke when Trevor Noah was busting him? Nah, stand up now, cause everybody's gonna get sued. Everybody. Anybody that even talk funny about my man's Nicki, they getting it too. He walked in there with the blamey ready to let it speak. And before we get out of here, let's see what Trump had to say about the Grammys and Trevor Noah. They about to send that nigga back to London or wherever he's from. Donald J. Trump, get it right. The Grammy Awards are the worst. Virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky to not have this garbage litter their airways any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever it may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at the low ratings. Academy Awards. Noah says incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong! I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island, nor anywhere close. And until tonight's false and defamatory statements have never been accused being there. Not even by the fake news media. Noah, a total loser. Better get the facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty money sign. Ask little George Sepalopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also, ask CBS, get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you, President DJT. That's wild. Usually you see rappers like, oh my God, you seen these dudes going back and forward on Twitter? Bro, our president picked up his phone and he's sending threats to niggas on Twitter. It might not even be threats. It might be a promise like they used to say back then. All I'm saying is, back to my earlier quote, shit is more entertaining when he's in office. Now, do you like him? Do you not like him? You still got someone not to like. All I'm saying is, shit is more entertaining when he's in office. This is crazy. Trevor Noah, pick up the pen. Actually, no, Trevor Noah, pick up the X and reply. Bang your set back, because this is crazy. Get back. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam. Get cracking, then come back, because this is wild. Y'all summoned him. Y'all summoned him like Lady Gaga popped up in Bad Bunny's ear. I'll be scared too. Imagine you chilling. You turn around and see Lady Gaga's face right here. Oh my God, I have a heart attack. I'll have a heart attack.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for all of our legendary honorees this year. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge.
We see Nicki Minaj also throwing shots at the Democrat Party. All I'm saying is, I wonder how her bar fans all feel now, because I'm seeing some of them all like, oh my God, I can't believe this. They was cool when she was roasting Culture, Cardi B's child, but she's with Donald Trump, nah, that's where I draw the line. Crazy line to draw. All I'm saying is everyone has a legal right. Hey, you and all your people go vote, me and all my people will, and whoever wins, wins.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's gonna motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, you know, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen. I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
Why does there have to be division? Guys, study socialism. Study socialism, because you can see a lot of people fall for this just so easily. So easy to just be divided from people they were once cool with, friends with, family maybe even, over what choice you both selected. We both had a pen. We both made a decision. Let the best man win, and your side happened to lose. Why be this angry? I can never understand. Sub up, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget we're on that road to 22,000 subscribers. Y'all switching on Nicki? For me, I don't give a damn about her political views, nor do I give a damn about anything else that has to do anything other than music or whatever I'm interested in at the time about Nicki Minaj. To me, she's still one of the greatest ever. YMCMB for life, for life. I like Cardi B as well, don't get me wrong, but YMCMB for life. Are y'all still on this side? Are y'all like, nah, she's with what? Could never. I could never. Meg Thee Stallion knew before time. That's why she was Kenichi Ichwa. And Kamala Harris is, look, Meg Thee Stallion picked a side.
Now I know my ladies in the crowd love their body. Real hot girls. And if you want to keep loving your body, you know who to go for. You know Lil Ju. Hey!
Why are y'all so mad at Nicki? I just don't get it. Sub up.